Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Sandra. 我是你们的老师 Sandra. 大家好. If you still haven't know what 大家好 means, well, there you go. Here's what 大家好 means. So, 大家好，你们好吗? Hopefully, everybody is having a good day. Of course, 欢迎, welcome to Community Mandarin. And today, as the title suggests, we're going to be talking about the difference of two Chinese characters that can both mean the same meaning in English, which is want. If you just started learn, it doesn't matter if you were just started to learn Mandarin or you've learned it for a while. To express, your want for something is usually something when we are learning a new language we would encounter it pretty early on. So, like we've learned how to say I want, say, a cup of coffee. I want a piece of bread. Or I want, I don't know, and basically anything. Like, what do you want today? What do you want today? Okay, so today we're going to be talking about two Chinese characters. They both mean want. And then you probably have encountered them both in the process of learning. But they do work differently and then they do mean different things when paired with different patterns. So let's take a look. All right. So those two characters, of course, as the title suggests, is 想. The other one is 要. 想 versus 要. I'm pretty sure everybody at this point have already encountered both. 想 can mean want, and 要 also can mean want, but they are used differently. First, I gotta say, 想 and want both carry multiple meanings. It means to want, but it's only one of their multiple meanings. So first, let's take a look at 想. 想, of course, we know it means want, but what else does it mean? All right. So here is the three major meanings of the Chinese character 想. 想 can mean to miss someone, or even to miss something, like I miss my mom's cooking. That is something instead of someone. And the second one, the 二个, is to think. And then the third one, finally, is one we're addressing today the most, to want. So let's see how 想, how do we decide what meaning does 想carry under different scenarios? First, let's look at some examples. We're looking at three sentences. First, let's read through them. I need to do this, so I'm not covering the sentences. Okay, there we go. Okay, 第一句, the first sentence, 请跟我读. It is 我想你. The second sentence, 第二句, is a little bit longer. 长一点, a little bit longer. 明天我想去图书馆. We learned 图书馆 when we're covering the most common places. But if you don't remember, no problem. We're going to tell you what the whole sentence means, of course. And the third sentence, 第三句, is 你想太多了! Exclamation mark, 感叹号, exclamation mark. So we have three sentences. And then in these three sentences, 想 means three different verbs. So first one, 我想你. Like I said, when 想 is paired with directly someone or even something, 想 carries the meaning of miss. So 我想你, it's very straightforward. I miss you. And the second one, 明天我想去图书馆. So over here you can see 想 is paired with a verb 去. So in this case, 想 would carry the meaning of want. And then when it's paired with a verb or any verb, it'll mean want to do something. Okay? And the third one, 你想太多了. In this case, 想 carries the meaning of think. There we go. So 我想你 would mean I miss you. 明天我想去图书馆. In this case, 想 means want. So tomorrow, I want to go to the library. Does anybody still remember 图书馆 is library? And the third one, 你想太多了. So we've learned the 太 plus adjective plus 了 pattern to means too adjective. So 太多了 means too much. So in this case, 你想太多了 is you think too much. Basically, you're overthinking things. You're overthinking things. Okay, so in these three different examples, 想 means three different meanings. But let's just forget the third sentence for a second, and let's focus on the first sentence, the 一句, and the second sentence, the 二句. We would see when 想 is paired with directly a someone or something, it will carry the meaning of miss. And when 想 is paired with a verb, it will create the pattern want to do something. So that's the major difference when we are using 想. It depends on you pair it with a noun or you pair it with a do something. Okay. Now we're done with 想. Let's look at 要. 要 also carry the meaning of want, but that's not all it carries. All right. Aside from the meaning of to want something, 要, it's also very important because sometimes it would indicate the future tense. 要 would mean will do something, is going to do something in the future. Okay, let's look at some examples on this case. So first one, 我要一杯咖啡. 我要一杯咖啡. The second sentence, 第二句, 明天我要去图书馆. So I'm recycling one of the examples I used with 想, just swap the 想 with 要. Now we can finally truly see the difference between 想 and 要 when they're used in a otherwise exactly the same sentence. All right, so first let's quickly look at the first one. 我要一杯咖啡. So it is 要 paired with something directly. 要 paired with noun, right? In this case, different than 想, when 要 is paired with a noun, albeit it's something or someone, doesn't matter, it means want. So 我要一杯咖啡 would mean I want a cup of coffee. I want a cup of coffee. And of course, the second sentence, 第二句, 明天我要去图书馆. In this case, 要 would carry the meaning of indicating the future tense. I must, I will need to. Okay? So 明天我要去图书馆 would mean tomorrow I will go to the library. Instead of tomorrow I want to go to the library. Okay? So you can see in this exactly otherwise the same sentences, 想 and 要 would mean totally different things. Okay? So that's it for today, guys. And hopefully today's little 10 minutes session on 想 versus 要 would give you a rough idea of how 想 and 要 would work differently. One will either one means want. So when 想 was paired with to do something, it means want. So it'll create the want to do something sentence. And when 要 is paired with directly a noun, albeit it's someone or something, it'll mean want. So if you want to say I want something, so you can go with 我要什么什么, I want something something. But if you want to say I want to do something, you should probably go with 我想 plus do something. 做什么 Okay, so that's it for today, guys. Actually, this is a question I encountered in my process of teaching one of my classes. So I really do think this is something that need to be addressed because there seems to be some confusions between these two verbs, like how they work. So hopefully I'm not doing sorry, that's my daughter. Hopefully I am doing a decent job trying to tell you how to use them differently. And then that'll be it today. And I will see you next time. 下次再见。